Harry is officially back in London, but he's locked in an awkward standoff with the King about his accommodation. According to Harry, his family's offer to stay at Buckingham Palace has been suddenly withdrawn. But according to the Palace, the Duke just failed to meet the deadline to confirm his RSVP. So, who do we believe? Here to clear it up is Chris Shipp, ITN's Royal Editor, live in London. Good to have you with us. So, who do we believe?
You know, you look at those pictures of Buckingham Palace that you were just showing, you think, what do you mean you can't find a single room in there for Harry to stay? And I mean, it's true, a lot of them are offices and they're not all bedrooms. But the Palace say, look, we offered Harry this, somewhere to stay in Buckingham Palace some time ago. Harry told us on Saturday, yes, I'll take up a room. But the Palace said, you know what, it's too late. We've reallocated it. We needed to get the staff sorted and the rosters arranged and however else you organise it when a VIP stays at the Palace. And they said to him, you're too late, mate. You can no longer stay. But listen, Harry's lot are saying, we were just trying to sort out our security, and that's been another issue with his visit to the UK. He's here tonight, by the way. But we are in a situation this evening, Shervo, where Harry's not staying at the Palace, and it kind of puts a big question mark over whether or not he's going to see his dad this week.
I'll ask you where he's going to stay in a second, but why are we hearing about this? Because obviously there's a lot of interest in Harry, but these sorts of things you would think just logistically happen in the background. Why do we actually always seem to hear the headlines, hear Harry's movements? Why are we reading about this?
It's a good question. I mean, this whole visit to the UK started with the Sussexes saying that Harry is going to come with Meghan and the children, to which we all went, oh, my goodness, well, if you're bringing Meghan and the children, that means you sorted out your security. And then that went on to, actually, the security's not sorted, so I'm no longer bringing Meghan and the children. And this is the way the sort of saga has gone in the weeks before Harry's arrival here. Now, he's come here because he's got a big event at the end of the week to mark the Invictus Games 1 year to go. You remember the Invictus Games in Sydney not that long ago, of course. But we've got them in Birmingham next year, and that's why Harry is principally in the UK. But he's left Meghan and the kids in Europe at their holiday home, and he's come here, and they're having a bit of a fight over why he can't stay at his dad's house.
Well, just quickly, you've got a spare bed. Where's he going to stay?
I'm going to go with some kind of sort of private hotel, you know, the Soho House chain. If I was to put my own money on it, I'd stick a camera outside one of those.
OK, there you go. You know what's going on. Thanks, Chris.